So, welcome to another edition of Rage Against the Dice, guys. Today, we're looking at issue 18 of Conquest. Now, this has been a much debated one. Not as much as the one where you just got a single brush, but still quite a lot. I've already pre-opened the top of it just to make it easier for you guys. So let's get this bad boy out and let's have a look what comes in here. So as I said, you get 2 pots of paint. And they are 2 pots of paint I use quite a lot. I use Rakarth Flesh when I'm doing any kind of skulls, when I'm doing robe work and things like that. I also use it a lot to highlight certain stones and things. So it is a colour I use a lot. I mix it in with a lot of things as well. Methstone Red is my go-to red. I know I've said in previous videos that Khorne's my god when it comes to 40k Dark Gods. But I still use Methstone Red much more than I use Khorne Red. Don't judge me. But yeah, so as I said, you do get something else as well, which is a larger gaming mat. And this one is, whoa, we've had lights down. This is a much larger gaming mat. I'm going to have to take you guys up to show you. I'm just destroying everything, lights, microphones, sound equipment, all just to show you this. This is how I suffer for you guys. So you do get a bigger map, which means we're probably going to start to be playing bigger games. But I'm going to throw this to one side for now. It's going to go in the box with my other ones. And let's have a look at issue 18. Wait. Yes, I know, guys. Let's look at the back first. Boom. So issue 19, we already know what's coming with it. Which is the Lord Felthius? Yeah, that's how I'm calling it, and his tainted cohorts. And issue 20 gives you the last set of terrain. So you're going to have a lot of terrain by the end of this. I mean, not the last set completely, but the last set of containers and stuff, I believe. I'm sure you got 3 sets in with it from what I read. And again, this magazine's probably going to be much like issue 17, and it's... No, 18? No, 17, because this is issue 18. Yeah, so this is going to be a lot like issue 17, in which it's probably going to be half good and half just a repeat. But anyway, let's dive straight into issue 18 and see what it's going to cover for us, since we haven't got any models on the front to talk about. So, we're going and talking about the Silver Templars. So, the chapter name's the Silver Templars. The home world is Novaris. Their Primarch is Guilliman, or Roboute Guilliman, or Girly Man as he's also known. So, yeah. So these are created from the gene seed of the returned Primarch, Guilliman. The Silver Templars were among the first of the Primaris chapters created in the Ultimar founding. They are skilled duelists who possess a fierce determination to prove themselves in combat. So yeah, they are essentially one of the first Primaris solely chapters, from what I gather. Tells you about them, tells you about their chapter organization, and what colour their markings would be. It shows you their battlefield rules, which are pretty standard, really, across the Space Marine, and then it shows you their ranks and how you would paint them. So, again, nice stuff. A little bit of fluff, especially because it's newer fluff, so it's stuff I'm not as knowledgeable on, which always interests me. And then here we have bolt weapons. It tells you about the bolt weapon itself, and it shows you the different types. So, as you can see here, we've got a standard bolt gun, we have a heavy bolt gun, we have a combi bolt gun, some of my favourites in the bolt gun world, an assault bolter, bolt pistol, storm bolter, and a bolt rifle. Now, storm bolters are my go-to on my Space Wolves, I have to admit. And then we get a little bit about hell blasters, which, as I was telling you in a previous issue, is like a giant plasma rifle. Definitely worth taking. They are the only Primaris I take in my Space Wolves. Yeah, and then tells you about fire support squads, and then the relief of Lichus. I really struggle with these pronunciations. I suck. So yeah, so this is telling you to grab everything you've already painted, because we're going to use some new colours. So here we provide a guide to use your Methstone Red and Rakarth Flesh paints to add fine details to your models. We also add some Mechanicus Standard Grey to your aggressors. And as you may remember, we got that in an issue a bit back. I can't remember what else came with it. But it's in our playlist. You can watch it anyway. So it shows you the Librarian, Shows you adding some of the red to some of the other models. Boom, across here. Shows you adding where you add the grey to the aggressors. Yeah, so it's showing you basically what you should be using this stuff for. Bosh it across here. Shows you what you're doing with the Rakkar flesh. Again, showing you Rakkar flesh on these guys. I'm surprised it didn't show you throwing the washes on them, to be honest, because Rakkar flesh with Agrax Earthshade over it is a really, really nice colour on its own without any highlights or anything like that. Yes, so this mission is called The Siege. So, both the Rotbringer and the Honour of Ultramar are listing heavily. Their battered hulls leaking oxygen into the void aboard the Honour of Ultramar. The Space Marines scour their ship, attempting to clear the enemy from every corner of their vessel once and for all. So, this is a bigger game from the look of it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so let's have a look. So that's the mission itself. Deploy. Oh, so it's a second mission. So Seize is one mission, and Clear is a second mission with a separate style deployment zone. Interesting, because I think this is one of the first times we've used like a diagonal deployment zone in this magazine. That I can remember anyway. We're only like on issue, what, 18? Yeah, 18, and I'm already lost. So yeah, so we get some more stat cards. And then it tells you about your new playmat. So, right. So your new playmat. From issue 21, the battle goes planet side. And this is where you're going to be using the bigger mats. And that's exciting. If you notice, there's a lot more scenery on there as well. So that's always interesting to see. They're pretty old school, to be honest. You used to get them with, like, Gorkamorka and things. Maybe even Necromunda, I can't remember. No, I think it was Gorkamorka. But anyway, yeah. So this is a really exciting magazine, as you can tell. It shows you how to use the new paints you get. It gives you some good fluff on weapons and things like that. And then, obviously, it's got 2 missions in the back. No extra rules, but I think we'll get into the stage where we don't need them. We've covered most of the things so far. Till they start adding new stuff in, like vehicle-y stuff, like rhinos and dreadnoughts and things like that. But anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Please give a thumbs up. It obviously helps the channel grow. Give us some feedback on what you think of Conquest so far. We're 18 issues in now. Or if you're actually up to date, we're about 20 or 21 issues in. The joys. So, yeah, let us know. Did you get issue 18? Did you skip it because you didn't need the paints? Did you get it for the bigger map? You know, let us know. If you're not in the UK, are you managing to pick up copies either from eBay or friends? I know I've got a couple of friends in the US whose UK friends are buying them and sending them over because it's actually working out cheaper for someone else to pick them up and ship them than it is to buy them on eBay. You know, let us know. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Pray the dice gods and hope they smile upon you. Take care, guys. Bye now.